Let's take a look at what Tesla did today. We closed at $328.50, down $22.23. That's 6.34% down. That's a big number. Post-market, we seem to be bouncing a tiny little bit. We are at 328.50, 55, 60 something. So let's take a look at what this means on the chart. So yesterday we had the break and close under 360.65 right here, 360.65. We have been staying above that number for a while. Since the beginning of December, buyers had to pay higher than 360.65 because sellers did not want to sell as much as the buyers wanted to buy. Yesterday, we had the reversal of that position. So for 3 months, nobody could get a Tesla share under 360.65, but yesterday they suddenly could. So this is what made us believe that something has changed in the market. There's a weakening in the market. People are no longer wanting to hold as much Tesla stock as they used to. So we identified that as a selling opportunity. As a selling opportunity, the price of Tesla stock cannot be maintained at 360.65. It is falling down. So that gave us the opportunity yesterday for those who wanted to do it to buy a couple of puts to make money on the way down. So for those that did that, this was a successful day today because guess what? We closed at 328.50. Our support is at 326.34. So we are off by approximately $2. I am pretty happy with the lines that we have drawn. We are stopping pretty much right smack on them. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart to understand how the day happened. So yesterday we had the move down below 360.65 and towards the end of the day it was continuing. This morning we opened lower and just continued. And look at this. When we look at it on the 1-hour chart, this is absolutely beautiful. The next to last candle is just right smack on the support. It's just right smack on the support, and the last 30-minute candle has a little bit of a wick outside, but look at the body. The body is almost right close on support. So, our lines work. Our lines work, and they are helping us guide our trading and investing decisions. As I mentioned yesterday, we have a lot of support now that the stock needs to encounter. It does not mean that it cannot go through that support. It could go through that support like butter, but we have no evidence that this is going to happen. On this channel, we try not to speculate too much. If we see something breaking a line, we can act on it. But before it breaks that line, we don't know if the stock is going to break that line. So this is a different kind of way of thinking from the traditional fundamental analysis that says Tesla is a good company. I'm going to buy and I'm going to weather any move up or down because this is a great company and long term it's going to go great. You can do that, no problem. This is not what we do on this channel. What we do on this channel is that we try to optimize the time we are in the market. We don't stay in the market when things are going down. Get out the market. And we can even profit when things are going down. And when things get back up, we are going to notice it. The market is going to tell us. It is going to notice it, and we are going to act on it. So is it time to buy Tesla? In my personal opinion, Tesla has not shown us that it wants to go back up yet. It has shown us in the past, any of these yellow arrows are telling us when Tesla showed us that it wanted to go back up. So you can go look at my previous videos. I'm not making this up. I have, I think, 1,500 videos. I do one every single day. And you can go on any specific date, May 22nd, you can go see what I said. Here on August 29th, you can go see what I said. This is in 2023. So you can go see in the past exactly what I said in those videos. So basically what we are waiting for in order to say that Tesla is ready to be bought back up is we need to have Tesla stop going down, then stop going sideways, and then start to go higher. We need to have these three criteria. We need Tesla to break these two resistance, one diagonal, one horizontal, and with stochastic over 60. So this is what we are waiting for, and we are using the same recipe. And using that same recipe, we found these buy opportunities that led to super nice moves in 2023. This was a great year. In 2024, starting even towards the end of 2023, Tesla was starting to go down. So when a stock goes down, the buying opportunities are a lot less frequent. We had a few that yielded some money, but since the beginning of 2024, we didn't have much until June of this year. Things started to change in June of this year. We were going down, 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 down. Then we stopped going down right here, started to go sideways, and then we stopped going sideways and started to go higher. And this was a nice run. Came back down, that's fine. We can just sell right here. It came back down. We kept the money. It came back down at the same point. It did another pattern. It did the same pattern a few times, and we could get back in at each of these times. So where does that take us now? So right now, this is our downward resistance right here. So we are still going down. So we could be going down for a long time. Nobody knows how far we are going to go down. I don't even know. But I know that when we are going to break this line right here, then we should be paying more attention. So is it going to happen here? 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 I don't know. And to tell you the truth, nobody knows. Nobody has a clue. They will fake it. Well, it's going to go up here. It's going to go up here. And then you will forget about what they said. And then they will be going scot-free. So there's a possibility, because we have so many supports right here, and I drew a little bit more just to capture previous stock movement. We have so many support right here. So it's possible that we bounce somewhere. It's possible. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't need to know in advance. I just need to watch as it happens, if it happens. So, but we could be bouncing right here. Bouncing right here would bring us to the other side of this bearish channel. This is the trend. We are trending down. Tesla is going down. So it's possible that we go on this other side and then we could be caving in further. So from my perspective, it's not the time to buy. You can chance it if you want. You can speculate if you want and say it is going to bounce on 326 or 313. There's so much stuff in there. It is going to bounce. This is low enough. I decide to buy Tesla. You can decide that. And you might be right. You might be right. I don't know, because nobody knows. You can be right. So you do what you want. I'm not here. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. If you have $10,000 to put into Tesla, what type of risk that you want to take. On this channel, we are looking for high probability trade. And those high probability trade, by definition, don't make you buy at the super lowest point. Because as I mentioned, as part of my criteria, I want the stock to stop going down, start going sideways, and start going up. So this method won't help you catch the ultimate low, because nobody can know if it was an ultimate low until it went higher afterwards. Because as it goes low, if you think it's low and it goes lower, then you just lost money, at least on paper. The thinking needs to change from speculating to actually seeing what is happening. And the thinking needs to change from, I want to buy at the lowest point to, I want to buy when it's reasonably low, but has a great chance of continuing higher. So these are the two things you need to change to be happy with this channel. So yeah, right now I have nothing to say. We could be bouncing right here. It's a definite possibility. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supports. We could be bouncing here. Even if we bounce, We could be caving into that other side. This is what we have been doing. We bounce, and we are due for another bounce. So maybe this is going to come right here. Maybe this is going to be coming lower. I don't know, but eventually we should be expecting that kind of a bounce. If you go on the 1 hour chart, we can find a little bit more pattern. So if we are going to bounce here, we are going to make a congestion zone. And when we are going to break this on the 1 hour chart, then this could be a nice entry, maybe at 340 something, to then go to 372. So that would be like a $30 move. So maybe this is what could be happening soon, this week, early next week. But so far, we have no evidence of that because even on the 1 hour chart, we have this move down. So we are still inside our bearish channel on the 1 hour chart. So until we are breaking this, we have nothing to do. We can just enjoy the money that we made if you pushed it down. If we break lower than 326.34 tomorrow, there's still some additional opportunity to short this and buying a put options, but I would be a little bit more careful because we have so many support lines that we could be bouncing on that one at 309 approximately. We could be bouncing on that one at 313.13. So I would go a little bit more easy because we have so much support to break. If we break through all of them and go lower than 309, I would be putting a little bit more money into this because if we break 309, 273 is the next stop. But between 326 and 309, just be very careful and don't put too much into it because it could reverse on you. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. So VIX is up 0.21. That's not too much. VIX at 16. This is great. Look at this. The 10-year bonds were trending down recently since the beginning of January. And now, boom, you see it? I did not know when this was going to happen, but I see it right there. See it right there? You see it? It just closed above the top of the green candle. So we are no longer trending down since January. So this is a step change in itself. But now it could mean that we are just going sideways. It does not mean that we are going to go significantly higher yet. It does not mean that. But it just means that it has stopped going down as fast. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones green day today. Dow Jones is above support. Still under resistance at 45,000. This is going to zigzag a while until it breaks 45,075. Besides that, this is pretty much going sideways, kind of. S&P 500 trending down a little bit. It is still into this big bearish channel. Nasdaq basically trending sideways. So the markets are pretty much non-directional since December. Russell also, until we break 23.25, this is non-directional. This is going sideways. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. Technology is not doing too good today. We have a lot of red. Electronic. Apple is doing quite good. NVIDIA is a little bit down. Health technology is a little bit down. Tesla is really the big laggard right here. 6.34% down. The rest is pretty okay. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.